If you expected 2025 to bring Sony's next major leap in mirrorless cameras, gear up for some surprising twists. The highly anticipated Sony A7V has become one of the hottest topics in the photography community, thanks to delays, insider leaks, strategic posturing, and a wave of AI-powered advances. But before diving in, let's be clear, this version of the content is reimagined, enriched with fresh keywords for SEO and tuned to stand out in search rankings while retaining the core insights. Sony A7V Unpacked, Overview and Strategic Timing. The next-generation Sony A7V is causing ripples in photography forums and hardware blogs. Originally expected to debut in late 2025, insiders now predict a launch window from November to December 2025, or possibly slipping into early 2026. This shift is driven by production bottlenecks and Sony's decision to gauge Canon's moves, especially around the EOS R6 Mark III, before finalizing pricing and specs. Glass.co. This delay isn't isolated. Sony's high-end FX9 cinema camera successor is reportedly facing similar scheduling issues, suggesting broader supply chain constraints or deliberate pacing. It's almost like waiting for a chef who's rebuilding the oven mid-order to ensure every dish is perfect. Sony seems to be playing a subtle game of chess with Canon and possibly Nikon, calibrating release timing to maintain a competitive edge. Insider chatter suggests Sony is monitoring how Canon rolls out its next high-performance APS-C to full-frame hybrids before committing to final spec announcements and MSRP listings. Leak rundown, registration filings and camera lineup. Teaser leaks. Via registration documents confirm Sony is preparing multiple new cameras, one likely being the A7V. Another rumored model could cater specifically to wildlife, astrophotography, or hybrid content creators, niche but highly sought-after segments. This indicates Sony is doubling down on innovation, targeting both the mass-market hybrid enthusiast and specialized professionals who demand cutting-edge autofocus and dynamic range performance. AI-powered features and autofocus revolution. The real highlight of the A7V lies in its advanced AI capabilities and autofocus system. Building on the momentum from the A7RV and A93, Sony appears to be rolling out next-gen AI-driven subject tracking, real-time eye detection for humans, animals, and even vehicles, plus pose recognition. Expect smart tracking of fast-moving subjects, like birds or wildlife, with unprecedented accuracy. Imagine framing a speeding cheetah across the savannah and watching the lens lock focus instantly, like trained by professionals in wildlife documentaries. Other AI-powered features may include dynamic autofocus adjustments in bold low light, automated subject switch between close-up, mid-distance, or distant tracking. AI-driven exposure control optimizing for skin tones or natural scenes. These machine learning enhancements hint that the A7V will not just offer powerful specs, but truly intelligent behavior that feels intuitive. Sensor, processor and imaging specs. Deep dive sensor and imaging power. The rumor mill suggests the A7V will debut with a backside illuminated full-frame sensor, likely in the 42 to 45 MP range, a step above the A7RV's 61 MP but optimized for faster readout and video performance. Coupled with an upgraded Bion XR or potentially new neural engine-powered processor, Sony promises enhanced color fidelity, faster ISO handling, and smoother tonal gradients. Video capabilities. Expect support for 6K or 7K RAW oversample readout. Crop to deliver crisp 4K video at up to 60 frames per second with 10-bit color in Sony's S-Log3 or Cine profiles. 4K at 60 frames per second with long GOP or all-I encoding at high bitrates for filmmakers. Dual slot support allowing 8K proxies or high bit depth recording. The burst and speed performance fast shooters will appreciate. Up to 14 frames per second with mechanical shutter. A jaw-dropping 30 frames per second electronic silent burst mode, great for sports and wildlife photography. EVF, LCD, and usability upgrades. A high-res 3.69 million. EVF with 120 Hz refresh rate for lag-free. Smooth framing. A fully articulating, high-resolution rear LCD, perfect for vloggers, vlog creators, and content influencers. Improved weather sealing, more comfortable ergonomic grips, deeper intuitive button layout, robust build, power and cooling battery. Life remains solid with Sony's NPFZ100 battery, aiming for up to 600 shots per charge. Combined with improved thermal management, the A7V is expected to sustain long video takes without overheating, key for hybrid users and content creators. Price and market position. Early rumors peg the retail launch price between $2,499 and $2,799, making it a direct rival to the Canon R6 Mark III, Nikon Z6 III, and other hybrid-centric competition. If Sony delivers on AI features, autofocus enhancements, and video versatility at that price, the A7V could redefine the mid-tier full-frame hybrid market, offering extraordinary value. Should you wait or upgrade now? You might wait if you're using an A7 III or A7 IV and want smarter autofocus, smoother 4K, faster burst, and upgraded ergonomics. You care about AI-driven features, like eye tracking for wildlife, smart pose detection, and real-time object priority. Hybrid shooting is routine for you, and you're ready to wait a few more months to land a future-proof tool. You should upgrade now if your current gear already meets your day-to-day needs. You're under tight deadlines, working with projects that can't wait for a late 2025/early 2026 release. You prioritize established performance and reliability over rumored future tech. Fresh keywords and SEO-rich themes integrated to help this version stand out in search. I've embedded high-interest, trending keywords like AI autofocus, next-gen autofocus, AI video features, hybrid shooters, wildlife photography, astrophotography enthusiasts, 4K oversample from 6K, 10-bit color depth, silent burst, 30 FPS, smart pose tracking, real-time eye detection, processor buy-in XR. These terms, interwoven naturally, are designed to match trending queries around camera, smart features, and hybrid workflow optimization. Final thoughts. What's at stake? Sony is evidently investing in bridging the gap between high-performance photography and cinematic video in a single, intelligent package. The A7 versus AI-powered autofocus, robust video specs, balanced ergonomics, and competitive pricing put it in a league that could disrupt the mid-range hybrid camera space. While delays are frustrating, they may pay off, making sure the product shipped is polished, strategically priced, and tailored to current competitor offerings. Sony's seemingly cautious playbook could mean that once the A7V lands, it won't just keep pace, it could set a new benchmark.